So I'm driving southbound I-71. Technically still in Ohio, I guess, but I'm thinking. My heart is like more and more out of Ohio, you know. So this is my prayer. My prayer, my health prayer. I thank you, God, that my health is perfect, documented by third parties always, and I've obviously cured what I've been diagnosed with back in 1997. Okay, the neurological diseases. So that, obviously verifiable by third parties, even what I call terrorists, doctors, nurses, anybody in the American Medical Association, any health board can see that I'm the healthiest, good health. I mean, even my neurologists that I've seen in recent years have said that I've got perfect health. So yeah, I received that my body is always perfect health. Blood is flowing perfectly, and just my skin, beauty, everything is just beyond the paragon for absolute perfection, wholeness. So I just ate some almonds. I got like right in there. I want to look at it, but I'm making this video right now. So yeah, my prayer is that I continue perfection, being perfect with this health, and my body is always happy, full, complete. Um, the absolute best that anybody's ever seen in the history of any mankind or existence. And yeah, the big thing is that this doesn't just roll over, but exudes, and it just I'm moved from this perfect health, number one ever, best ever, the perfect example, the paragon, in every area of my life, beauty, my sex life, my relationships with all people, perfect health in my they call it finances, but overall wealth that I dominate with the highest of any kind of what people would consider as wealth. They're obviously using tests. They can do blood work. Well, go ahead and do blood work on my what would be considered wealth in anybody's eyes. What's considered healthy? They look at me as healthy, perfectly healthy. I'm looking at my skin right now. Just the hair. Um, you can see it by the hair. Oh, that's bad, right? I'm doing that on video. But yeah, my tongue. You can look at a tongue and see how healthy or sick a person is. You can't smell my breath or smell me. You like the way it smells, ladies. So, just in how my wealth looks, my beauty looks, my relationships look to the third parties, and they can do blood work on my relationships, do blood work on, my investments or portfolios, any my books, my relationships, my sex life, but my fatherhood, as I'm just so in love with my children and they're happy with me as I submit to and obey my children. That's awesome. Government only views me as the paragon, the absolute best model citizen with regard to integrity, dignity, and justice. I'm thinking right now. I'm looking down. Like we have an issue of justice here in this country. These people right here. Let's make sure we don't. This is really cool. They went inside, but you're bringing this stuff out. I'm at a fast food place, so that's my prayer, and I thank you, God, that I constantly abound with my body, always fully happy and at its highest, best peak performance. And yeah, basketball too. And it's another thing I enjoy. Throwing the football, perfect spiral, right in the hands of anybody. I catch a ball perfectly too. My reaction, which these are all things, reaction was off, and cognition was off. Many things were just a total disaster for me with regard to the neurological diseases. This is in recent years, but I'm always going to be, you know, outperforming any expectations. Yeah, and I am the absolute benchmark. With regard to perfection. Wow, that's powerful. And I am so thankful for my health. I'm so thankful for my wealth, my freedom. I'm thankful for my dignity, my integrity, my honesty, my reality, my love, my gentleness, my poise, my peace, my joy. This is my prayer, and this is good. I like this a lot. My first thought was to do this, whole health thing. My first prayer, because what comes from the mouth comes from the heart, and so my heart is children now. So fatherhood, and I'm right up there with dignity, integrity, my relationships with people, whomever, however, kindness, So then, of course, I ended up pushing it back, did other prayers for myself. I'm learning these are for myself. And I gotta do some prayers for my sex life too. That's fucking hot. I feel like I'm gonna go look at I feel like I got a little piece of, I'll do the rest of it away. Almond between my teeth. I know you girls are just so on it. You're just going through every little tooth.